Hello and welcome back. This is Frosthair, and we are playing some Immortal. No, we're not playing Immortals. We're playing Legend of Heroes. Oh my god, can't even remember what fucking game we're playing today. We're playing Legend of Heroes. Got our Bakba suit, shirt on, and we're ready to go, man. The shirt like shrank a bunch. Hear that? I'm just getting fatter. I'm starting to go on diet soon, so hopefully that'll work. Hi there. Pardon us. See, we're finally here, I see. Estelle, Joshua, welcome to Zeiss. Huh? You know us? I've already been briefed on your arrival from one Jean at the Ruan branch. A girl with chestnut hair, tied in twin ponytails, and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not? Okay. My name is Kalika. Zeiss welcomes you at their service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Same here. The pleasure is ours. I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. If you'll just sign these documents. Okay. Estelle and Joshua sign the assignment change forms. That should do it. You're both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. That's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Oh right, I have a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She can read minds. Did Jean tell you about him too? Yes, the whole sordid matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Figures. That just leaves Gransel, or maybe. I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please take this. Received, Attention Factory Chief. What's this? It is a letter of introduction to the head of the central factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He is basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region. Is this in regards to the matter of the Black Orbment? The stories of the mayor's residence paint it as a very mysterious item. I suggest that you consult the factory chief and see what he has to say. Wow, you've really got this all planned out. Do you have some kind of superpower, Kalika? My business is to provide support for bracers such as yourselves. I simply decipher the intelligence that's provided and pass it on, as the mandates of my job require. Wow. We really appreciate your assistance. Think nothing of it. I trust that you will return to assist us should a major incident occur. You can count on us when the time comes. Well, do you want to go ahead and see the factory chief? Sounds good to me. Let's check out the board first, bro. I'm seeking interim librarian with key investigative skills. English supply can see the archives on the second floor. Okay. Trap Plains Road. Alright, Trap Plains Road. Do I really want to go fight it without a person though? We'll go. We'll try it. Why not? Why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Bum 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 bum. Oh shit! Could be anywhere here. Oh, let's just see how strong these monsters are. Pretty strong, actually. Even with our new weapons. Oh, with our new weapons. Even with our new weapons, okay. Oh, this actually is armored, so... Oh, my bad. I should have just attacked him with the other stuff to begin with. Orbment, Tira... I don't know how that just happened, but okay, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, shit. Shira bomb. Balm. It's a balm. Alright, it's like a lamb. A creepy sheep. Alright, let's see what. That works. I don't think I should be out here fighting monsters right now. I'll probably get back. I'm gaining a lot of experience, which means I'm probably... I'm certain that I'm gonna get another person to fight. Excuse me.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Easy. Creepy sheep. The creep sheep.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
I haven't been paying attention to how much like experience I'm actually getting from these fights. I should probably do that real quick. Preemptive. Aqua bleed, sure. Aqua bleed again. Boom, done. Only 11. So not even, like, it's still a considerable amount, but it's not, like, crazy good. The archives. That's not the archives. The Russell Home Factory, okay. Forgel Bar. Zonrad Hotel. Rutherford. It's a shame I hadn't stayed longer. I could have seen it myself. Let's see what's up here. It's just a home. Yeah, it's also just a home. Man. Is there a whole Ritter Roadway? There's this. What if this isn't here? Is this the church? This is Ice Chapel, yeah. What do you got? Buy from flower stand. Ooh, Arzelia fruits. Drink stand. I think I kind of want some more of these too. About one more. Like the Azalea Roses landing port. I guess like maybe the archives are in here. This is the only thing I think of. Oh, were you the ones with Tita before? No? Welcome to the Central Factory. How can I help you? We're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head if we may. Estelle reached in her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished an introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazel used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir, the people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir, right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the 2nd floor. Nice. I didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. So why couldn't I just go up the stairs before? That seems dumb. Let's see. Let's actually go down here. We're in Zeiss now. So there must be only one region left. There's only one region left, huh? In the archive. Second floor. Okay, in the archives on the 2nd floor. So it's an office. Archives. Excuse me? We saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my! You're here already. I only just put the request in a little while ago. Well, we just had to come in to change assignments. So we're ready for work. Well, shall we get started then? Yes, we shall. That's fine. This is about hiring a temple librarian, right? Yes, that's right. It turns out to be much more than an ordeal than expected. What kind of an ordeal? I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I've a matter that I'd like you to help settle. Consider it a favor, if you will. What kind of matter are you referring to? The archives loaned out some books to the various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like you to get our books back. What? That's simple. Where do we need to go? Let's see. They should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd floor design room, 4th floor lab and clinic. Is that everything? Yes. Come back once you have them. Okay, we will. Let's start immediately. Let's see. 3rd design, 4th lab and clinic. It's in my notes, but whatever, you know? We'll start immediately. Oh my god. I'm all like congested again, all of a sudden congested. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. I guess let's do that before we talk to the other dude, right? Third floor design. Not the workshop. Design room. That one fella quitting ain't much of a help either. Right now the RCL ain't much more than a gussied up transport ship. We don't do something about finishing it and all and that time's work's wasted. This new engine for RCL is turning into quite a formidable problem. We were waiting for Clive to Rouen to join the collaborative research, but he declined our offer, and as things currently stand, we're unable to move forward. Now, where are those papers I set aside as far I left? Of course, by before I meant prior to my trip to the old academy, and that was quite a while ago. Here's the book. Thanks, boss. That's the elevator. Alright, so 4th floor clinic and lab. Oh, there's one in each. Should have known this wouldn't be easy. Is something the matter? This is the factory clinic. We're equipped for dealing with conventional illness too, so don't hesitate to come in. Yeah, I want the book these. Oh, here it is. Kitty Talk for Dummies. Wow, some clinic that is. I'm not even gonna talk to you bitches. I'm just gonna steal my book back. There it is. Tomorrow's cooking. Alright, 3rd floor, 2nd floor. Oh, are you done? Haha, we brought them for you. All the books have been returned. Good, now. We have all the books again. I thank you for your assistance. It was no big deal. We didn't have any issues. That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask help with my favorite type of work. What's that? You mentioned having some significant problems somewhere along the line. So what kind of work is it? Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called the Herbe Woodpecker. We'll make note of that. Right, Herbe Woodpecker. So if it's a book of birds, right? So do you have any clues for us? Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this. Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Okay, I wrote that down. What the heck is it? It was written on a card that was taken from the book. I imagine that it was some kind of hint to its whereabouts. A hint of bad poetry, maybe. So it was only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere? Evidently so. It's a sort of trick that researchers used to play on each other a long time ago. I have no idea what would possess someone to hide a book of all things, but we certainly have our fair share of unusual characters. It's not surprising that any of them might follow a bizarre custom. Anyway, I leave this matter in your capable hands. Please bring the book back. Hey, hold on a second. Is this the only lead we have? I'm afraid so. But the guild sent you, and I have every confidence in your ability. Well, that's just awesome. Understood. It'll be difficult work, but we will do all that we can. You may have to search every nook and cranny in Zeiss, but I'm sure you'll find... I'll be waiting here. When you do find it, please bring it back to me. Let's get the show on the road then. I look forward to seeing you again. Let's talk to this guy then, I guess, real quick. Look in... Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond. Maybe an Elmo? Probably an Elmo, right? Definitely an Elmo. Is there a tower in each region? Did I go to... I went to the Emerald Tower, right? I think. I know I went to the Esmelis Tower. Maybe I didn't go to the Emerald Tower. Maybe that was one that was blocked off. I tried to go there and I couldn't. Oh, we want to go in here. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Stella and Joshua, right? Yes, it's nice to meet you, sir. We're sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild and Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say the Central Factory produces the finest orbments in the land. Naturally, confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this orbment? Sure, no problem. Stella produced the black orbment and handed it to the factory chief. Now this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't described anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved in the orbment's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbment to be produced without them. It's not just in Liberal either. Most of our other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbments were first invented 50 years ago. Huh, you don't say. Stella took out her combat orbment and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right. There are numbers right there. Crazy. You mean you never noticed in all this time? Oh, you hush. But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain his birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So, less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy. Got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? I can't find the maintenance cover. And now that I really look into it, it has no seams at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check on the inside of it. Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes. But I'd hate to just break something that belonged to Cash just like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Oh, right, the one mentioned in the note? Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the Orbment. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. From the letter, R, and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? And wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbments were invented by Professor Epstein, and Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal is a technology-advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution. Wow, that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting an old handle this orbment. We have no idea what it is, really. Huh? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. I guess that's a lot's happened. I'm sorry. I'm sure he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him that. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go to find him? Hold on a moment. Murdoch flipped the switch to the intercom. Testing, testing. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. What? Did you call the professor's thing? No. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure this child will be able to help you show you the way. The child? Excuse me. What? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua. You mean you know each other? Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though. So then, I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter? Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Haha, sure thing. If you'll excuse us then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you were so comfortable with orbments. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. There we go. Oh, by the way, do you bracers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the elevator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west, and there it is. Got it. Let's get moving. Damn. Congestion, heartburn. It's a fucking mess today. Oh. Where? slots and orbments for Tita. Space quartz only. Let's give her that. HP plus 2 maybe? Give her. I do like this seal. Guess it's fine. She does need some HP. Alright, let's go. There goes to the Plains Road. My house is to the southwest. Well, I don't want to go to your house right now. I want to go find that fucking bolt thing and fight the monster. This is my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell's here? No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go in and say hi then. I have expected her to be like, no one interrupts him while he's working. I had a headache and I didn't just realize I never took Tylenol for it. I might end up having to cut this short if my headache continues. Have I been going for 25 minutes? Holy shit. I'm home, Grandpa. Grrr. Okay, maybe this way. Grrr. Oh! So this is the professor? Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Got it! Haha, I did it. It's finally complete. That's right, who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once. Whoa. What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working, and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. Ah, I see. He really is something. Oh, he's something, alright. I'm so embarrassed. Is there anything out here? It's so interesting how they're just like, they build these houses and everything with nothing in them. Grandpa, there's some people here who need to talk to you. Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests. But Grandpa? This new invention will actually block a biosensor's Orbment's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans. Oh, really? Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on, we've got testing to do. Right. Professor Russell and Tita began working with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now. Never mind, Estelle. I think we should let them be for a little while. Hey, you. With the black hair. Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy is Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it. Oh, alright. Wait, Joshua. Hey, young lady. You with the antenna hair. Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't. Quit farting around and go make some coffee. Why should I have to make you coffee? I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud. You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa. Just as fast as ever. Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua? Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume. Grandpa. So Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in an experiment. I'm gonna get Tylenol real quick. I'll be right back. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the dig gave way to evening. Sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the Central Factory. So it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants. This is no laughing matter. Especially since the only thing you had me helping with is making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of Orbment, after all? Well, now you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up a field of orbital engineering? Grandpa! I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. But I thought the father of orbital evolution was going to be some really amazing man, not some old fart with attention deficit issues. Haha, please, you're too kind. Moving on. So I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite a surprise. So you really do know our dad? Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years or so ago. I've met him too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe and trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree. What are you talking about? And why was it you wanted my help? And what was it you wanted my help with? Well, Estelle explained to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment. I see. Wow, a pitch black Orbment? Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams? Look at that frame, too. Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the Orbment. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look. Ooh, nice. Okay. Estelle, Joshua, and Tita peered intently at the Black Orbment. Huh? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some sort of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. That's just crazy. It's crazy. Crazy talk. It's crazy talk. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. A what now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment? It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with technobabble. Can you just tell me what you think it'll accomplish? To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbit does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. And that should give us a major clue. Indeed. So without further ado, Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? Sure. Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise that it'll be anything special, but it sounds great to me. We'll even help with prep. Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around. My house, my rules. What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you put the Orbment on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good, good. Now commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbment. Black Orbment? So that's what's going to be the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom? No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbment would just be annoying to say. Fidget. Oh, look at her. She's anxious to start. Huh? Oh, hee hee. Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. His voice is giving me a headache to do. Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out is the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do now is measure the central crystal circuit response. Now, let's see how much this contraption is really worth. You're sure in a good mood. And click. Neat, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer's needle is shaking like crazy, and now it's spinning around the dial. What? Eee! What's going on here? Joshua? It's that same black light from before. What? It's an anti-orbment. Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something. Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out. Huh? What in? Bah, we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment. Oh, they're back on. Whew. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. The only thing that kept working on the scanner was the scanner on which the black orbment sat, and even that, well, as for everything else. Good. It looks like the experiment's finished. How's it outside? Fine. All the lights are back like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay, but just what the hell was that all about? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. The what down? You mean how everything inside the orbments just stopped working at once? So the black orbment did this? Yes, I've no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that this effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting, most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Professor! Murdoch. Just the man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that? There? That's the black orbment, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's a genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault. Oh, nuts, you got me. That's it? They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. So the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I wasn't really expecting to deal with anything like that. Haha, no kidding. But back on the subject of the black orbment, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined. Yeah. What's the prof gonna do now that his equipment's gone all kerflooey? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. Haha, no kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for Central Factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the black orbment secrets. Wow. Looks like he's getting roared up over it. Oh, roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't put a dent in him. We really appreciate appreciate both of you taking the time to just look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that Orbment too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay, then you can come with me. Oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you to breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what the smell is. But man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back to us with us to Roland. She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we feel down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check into the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday just to be safe on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey, Tita, would you mind if we stop by there on the way? Sure, go ahead. I would like to go out of... I want to go out of town. All the store... I love the story greatly. I want to fight someone. General goods. Arms and guard. Oh, I have a gun for her, don't I? It's not a great gun, but it'll do, I think. Cleared that. That was a medium. I can't go out there. Welcome back. Looks like you finished your job. If you're clearing the contacts, make sure you come here to report it. Good morning. That was some kind of day yesterday, wasn't it? When you were ready, we'd like to have your full report on it. Business as usual, Kalika? I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand the account with some first-hand details. Well, Josh will explain the details of the Orbital Blackout. I see. So the Orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Alright, let's go. I went up the wrong side. Let's talk to the president first. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Good morning, sir. What a day yesterday was. I've been getting complaints from the citizens all morning. Wow, that's rough. It's not like it was your fault or anything. We're very sorry, sir. We didn't mean to cause... No, don't apologize. These kinds of things happen when you're doing science. It happens a little bit more often around Professor Russell's science, though. Speaking of the professor, has he come in already? Oh yes, he came in very early this morning, all fired up about something. He probably needs some assistance, so go on up to his workshop and see. It's on the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor? Let's go then. I've got a bad feeling about this. By the way, Tita. Sir? Please don't get the professor too excited. If we have to repeat it yesterday, we won't be able to do anything for a while. I understand, sir. I'll be careful. What's in here? It's locked. GTFO locked. Is it in the lab then? Workshop. Oh, the 4th one at the clinic. Another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello, Cheetah. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the Black Orbment. But it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps the demonstration is in order. And click. Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on the smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon that happened yesterday. It seems the Black Orbment is blocking the functionality of other orbments, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah, but Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did the other night? Yes, good thinking. The interference with nearby orbments seems to spread out, moving from orbment to orbment like chain lightning. I'd put the range on this about 5 arg, but if there are no orbments powered on within that range, well then that's where the effect stops. I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way of knowing why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really good whack? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just about a moment ago? Well, yeah. Anyone have thought of trying fire? Maybe it'd melt down in a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides would melt too. Most likely. Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose. Because having problems at the moment. It was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open? Oh, it's still lying on the chair. No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives orbits to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on orbital energy. Oh. Is there even such a thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to the orbital engine. However, all you need to work on them is standard tools. Huh, neat. I get it. Fire is the key. But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them. I'm pretty certain that there's one understudy in the Central Factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline, and it's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you could go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but braces should be strong enough to move it. Okay, leave it with us. So, where will we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me that you've forgotten. I've forgotten. He said not to say that. Estelle? If you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even realize there was such a place. Then I leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man, well played. Oh well, let's go find this operations room thingy. To the 5th floor then. And Tita's no longer with us. Great. Great. Just fucking great, Tita. Leave us when we need you the most. Operations. What are you? You are not. You're just a. Boo. 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 Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two. I haven't seen you here before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capable unit after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is just an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid. Yeah, I get what you mean. But I don't think we have the time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right on ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called a cable. These days, we mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. This one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything, from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbment. There's a quartz inside. That trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see? Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now? No sweat. Yep, no sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. The orbital calculator, cable system, blah blah blah. Memory check, okay. Data access, please input search term. Central factory. Universal Tech? No. Establishment. Nothing I care about. Combustion engine. Machine which generates usable energy. Less efficient than its old counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Owner is Maintenance Chief Gustav. Liquid derived from the purification. So let's type in Gustav real quick. Engine equals Gustav. A liquid derived from the purification of naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum, used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. The repository is the Orbment manufacturing factory. Looks like you found what you're looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talent that made the idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Ideos isn't one to bestow two blessings to one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of the combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gasoline is likely in Orbment manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there, I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down in the airfield working on the combustion engine and the gasoline's in the basement. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else. We're gonna go... I'm like, my head is just throbbing right now. We've been at this for an hour. I would love to do more. I'm sure we will do more. What kind of guy is he? I try to ask your friends, but they don't really tell me much. God, I just can't concentrate. Excuse me. What's that? May I help you? Son Josh will explain the task to Professor Russell. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it in the back of storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Faye, use the intercom. This is Faye. Got a request down here. We still have to take a gasoline, Culver gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some down for you right now. Sending? Holy. There we are. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending it is. Neat, isn't it? The conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient? Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. but the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... Haha, I can only imagine. Well, we have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with the gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Alright, so we got the gasoline tank. Before we talk, I'm just going to go here. Hey, need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No thank you, we don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean, not here? He went to the Leyston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on the military patrol ship? Leyston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army, out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of the ice? Wonderful. He won't be coming back from here anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's requests? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He has sent word to us. Oh hey, airship. Speak of the devil. Every time I get this rush over me of my head hurts, I need to stop playing, blah blah blah. I go to the next scene and I feel better for a minute or two and then I gotta stop again. It's an orange airship? Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and the has work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, this is a central factory vessel, the Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh, a flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is aboard. Now's your chance, so you need to talk to him. Go ahead. We do, thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. Alright, we'll get this. We won't go back just yet. Can I fucking hit the Alt button correctly? What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on the ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well that's convenient. Estelle explained that Professor Russell had asked them to find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, you're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, we've got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a sec. Does he actually have one packed on the ship? Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast though, so be careful. Wow, you weren't kidding. But can you still manage to carry it? Got some spirit in you for such a young girl. Haha, I like it. Haha, thanks. Pretty interesting coincidence. The old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah. This thing was on loan from them for a while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh. Lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we've got what we need, we should take it back to the professor. Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure. Give my regards to the old man. I'm gonna go there, but we're gonna stop. And I'm probably gonna go take a nap or something for half an hour. Let's see, 3rd floor. I know we just mostly story this time, so I apologize for that. We didn't have any battles. We had a couple battles, but thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.